Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Skyrim Special Edition. So it turns out in the last recording, the tearing that I am seeing on my screen, even now when I go in circles, even after reloading it, it doesn't look as bad after reloading. And hopefully reloading fixed the other bugginess that I was experiencing. If it's not 100% fixed, it's 99.9% fixed when in the recording, so you don't see it anywhere as bad as I see it. So it's probably 100% related to the monitor that I'm using right now or recording. That has very little to do with actually playing this game, however, so we need to get up here. And the weird thing about getting up here is trying to just like reach these areas. So I'm gonna fast travel to this. And we're gonna take over the reach, which I'm not really certain what the reach is. If we're just gonna be honest, I don't know if that means Marketh or what. Let's see, I want to find this lover stone. Can I find it? Can I run to it? Hanging moss. To collect. The stone feels like it's kind of hidden away. And see, that's a deadly direction. I can't get up there. I'm about to fall to my death even here. We'll go ahead and collect this nin root. Honestly, after giving it some thought, I think if the game had only a smaller selection, maybe 10 items, 10 items that could be multiplied in 3 different ways, would give you, would only give you three potions that you could make, and the combination there would have 1 item out, which could then be used to give you 2 more potions if I'm doing the math right. So people see me and are trying to attack me, and I guess I could be in real trouble if somebody decided to attack me. These are the Force one, which, by the way, I helped the Force one, so there's not a great reason why they should be attacking me. Definitely need my arrows back, though. There's one over there. Farkas, kill that guy for me, will ya? And this is the mine, which I haven't cleared out this mine. But I'm trying to get to the stone. And boy, does it not seem like it wants to let me get there. There must be some path. This looks like it might be it. And this is really only, I'm only trying to get to the stone for my own personal satisfaction, and it's not working. Maybe up here. Come on, Skyrim. This game is so bad about this. It's just never before or since playing Skyrim have I run into a game that has such terrible path creation that you're constantly running against the sides of walls just trying to find the right way up a mountain. We saw none of this in The Witcher 3, and I bet you didn't see too much of it in The Witcher 2 either. You might have seen some of this in Oblivion. I wouldn't be too surprised about that. Oblivion has been on sale recently, and it has been a slight interest of mine to consider or think about. Let's see. Under the sun, the lover always feels the lover's comfort. All skills improve faster. Wow, that is a way better than the Thief Stone. So you actually probably want this. Find this thing quickly. Find the path up here and use it quickly, because that is an amazing bonus. And let's see, the next thing we would kind of want to go is mark this. But I'm looking right up here and I'm trying to figure out. Now, I don't actually have a lover in this game. I have not run into any element or anything like that that put it that we've even started. And where am I on the map? I'm working straight this way. Interesting. We've run into a dragon's burial site, maybe? Like, there's nothing in this that marks or indicates anything. And I'm just going further this direction. I wonder if I'm walking into like a DLC section, because that looks really far. And like, I'm still going straight. I just don't think this path existed in the main game. We're seeing some chopping wood, and it looks like there might be a dwarven cave. Look how bright this area is. And it's not snowy. I found something either that's DLC or that I never found in the first game. I haven't installed any mods or anything, so it can't be that there's a whole new collection of that. I also kind of don't have any reason why I want to take on these guys. So I was kind of thinking the top of the area was right here, where the Loverstone was. To say that there's this whole section of the map that I haven't even accessed, much like there's a whole section here that's has very little in it, and a whole section here there's very little in it. That's interesting, at the very least. I also want to make sure I'm pointing in the right direction. I guess I'm not. I guess I'm just gonna run here and discover new areas. Like, who's even shooting at us? It's Forsworn.
That's close enough.
Forsworn fighting other people. And there's a bridge over here. Deep Folk Crossing discovered. This is really weird. Ooh, and we found the other area of the shards, so we have reason now to do this. Even if there was a quest more towards this, more of a reason to go into this area. Oh, it's right here. It's not even inside of a thing. So is the ghost anywhere around here? Nope. Wow, that's interesting.
Beat me to it this time. That's the last one, isn't it? It's almost time. I'll meet you at the forge.
So now I just need to figure out what a forge is. Dwarven helmet, what, 200? And nothing else in this. Do I know on the map where the forge is? Let's see. Lost Ages, locate the Athenium Forge. Which... This map is rotated. I accidentally rotated it. That's not something I want to do. Almost certainly if it's not here, it's probably somewhere else, far on the other side of the map. So I'm, I guess, left to my own devices here as far as finding the next thing. And I kind of just wonder, how far can you go? Like right now I'm pointing far in that direction. At a certain point you're probably gonna hit invisible walls. Or maybe not quite invisible walls in the fact that they may just be actual walls. Actual towers that, you know, I kind of get it. Let's see. Will I be safe going over a waterfall? Adventurer. He has the Athenian Wars book on him. Or she does. Dragonfly. Can I catch that? Yes, I can. Minroot. I imagine there's several places where it's a decent area to just collect a few items for alchemy. But yeah, that's what I was talking about. Let's see. If the alchemy things were down to 5, let's see, 15 things that were combined in 3 different ways, then we got a fish here. Can I catch it? Salmon roe added, salmon meat added. Interesting. Is this the only place to catch salmon as waterfalls? Might need to go put that in my fishery. Yeah, 15 may be too many items, but it would probably be about close. Because 15 combined 3 different ways would give you 5 different potions. And then you would only have to have learned those 5 different combinations and there'd be no odd man out. I guess the next level you could do would be to throw a 16th in there, and then that would allow you to knock it up to 6, 7, maybe even 10 different potions. And as it stands right now, if you look at the potions, we really don't have more than 5 or 6 different types of potions, because there's one for water breathing, and there's poisons that deal damage, and there's poisons that take out magic, and there's poisons that take out stamina, and then there's potions that restore health, stamina, and magic. So that's 6 right there. And then water breathing makes it 7, and then frenzy effect and paralysis effect makes it 8, 9. And there's one for pickpocketing, there's one for resisting frost and fire and magic and poison. That adds it up to 13, so having the resist series hurts, adds some more. There's several other potions that do small things. But the difference between having just a limited number of ingredients to create those potions versus what they did is there's at least 6 items that you can there's at least 6 items that can create the same potions in most of these. See that arrow? Yep, it just bounced right off. Interesting. So they doubled up the possible ingredients to make a potion, which makes it a complicated system that I'd prefer it not be. So there is something to say about just streamlining the experience, I think. Another issue here is here's an orc hunter. Killed by a elk. Are you gonna attack me?
We are on the hunt. Meat from fresh kills.
Let's see. All he's got is food and weapons. So I have
Until next time.
no desire really for that. Maybe I should leave these guys alone and let them just hit me. Maybe that is the right way to just let this guy hit me. Come on. Do a little bit of damage. What's the matter? That might be the real solution here. Is no longer will I even bother to shoot at force 1 because they do such little damage. Of course, if I do play that way, inevitably I'm gonna run against somebody that actually can do damage to me. I'm discovering a ton of places. There's literally been a whole section of this game that I've ignored. I've had no reason at all to be at. Does that mean that, like, eventually I will find a reason to be there? I don't know. That's kind of iffy. Kind of like doing this. I should quick save. Should have quick saved before I did this. Seems like some wolves are attacking me, but again, why not? Why attack them? Why fight them? Why not instead just let them do their damage? Let's see. Treyarch. Rydo. More force 1. Looks like there's a dragon thing over this way. It's like all of these areas totally unknown. I thought this whole section was empty. The game has done nothing to push me that way, and I've done most of the companion quest, all of the main companion quest, all of the main assassin's quest, and all of the main thief's quest, and none of them for a second put me anywhere near these things. Looks like there's a shrine over here. And again, just run around. It's almost... This game has now become a weird scenic simulator. I won't call it a walking simulator, but all I'm doing right now is walking around looking for more icons to unlock, so I can fast travel to them theoretically if I ever have a quest or a reason to come here. A lot of these things may have no main story tied to them at all. Like a bear very possibly could do some damage to me, but he's not. I mean, this bear's doing nothing. I could just, let's see, who's gonna die first, the bear or me? And then I think the problem then comes about Shrine to Pyrite. Catch clean.
A wanderer, yes? No, pilgrim, perhaps. You have come to commune with Periite, Taskmaster, and Blighted Lord, yes?
Oh, this might be one of the secret, what are they called? Daedric weapons. Tell me about Pyrite.
He is the pus in the wound. Oh, proper ones curl their noses, but it's pus that drinks foul humors and restores the blood. I worship Periite, yes, because sometimes the world can only be cleansed by disease.
Interesting.
Not everyone has the stomach required to entreat my lord, but Kesh likes you, friend. There is a way Periite may speak to us who will take him in. If you wish to commune with him, we'll need the incense.
Interesting. Tell me about the incense.
Yes, the incense. Fetch for me a deathbell flower, 1 silver ingot, a flawless ruby, and some vampire dust. Then I will show you how.
The only cure as a quest. Do you have a silver ingot?
What do you need to take?
Let's see. Silver ore. And
Let's go.
what? How many things do I need? Obtain silver ingot and a death bell flower. We already have a flawless ruby, so not too bad there. So he's gonna make something. That book I've already read, and he's got several things here in this pot, in this tree. So that'll be an interesting quest to move forward on. And we'll just have this location. Trying to get back to this location though. There was a couple more things down this way that I missed. But I'll ignore them from now because we're actually... I would like, with 30 minutes remaining in this recording, to actually move the story forward on the Civil War. let's go ahead and let's see. Where's the quick save button? There it is. There, I don't believe is actually a button on the Xbox 360 controller. So what I should do is wait till I get in a dragon fight and just see if a dragon can flame me and do a lot of damage that way. Like, look at the wolf here. I can just beat it to death now. I can't do it to a bear, but seems like it's pretty doable as far as a wolf, and that means probably most tiers of enemies I could just beat to death. So we have this new city. There was no real reason to even come to this city. I was actually just moving through here to this point. But now we've got a lot more of the map lined up nicely.
I want you sellswords out of my mind.
Watch your tongue, native. We'll leave when we're sure there's no Forsworn here.
Oh, and when would that be, I wonder? When I sell my land to the Silverbloods?
The Silverbloods have made you a very generous offer for this pile of dirt. I suggest you take it.
Let's talk to this guy. Maybe we can start a new quest.
I'm one of the few native sons of the Reach that owns land. Doesn't make me very popular. Robbery is what it is. The Silverbloods are trying to muscle in on my land.
Well, I don't like the
Force will attack
Silverbloods.
the mines, and suddenly all these sellswords show up to help. They won't let anyone work until I sell it off.
Well, if I convince them to
You
leave.
can try, but I'd keep your sword arm ready if things get ugly.
Alright.
All right then.
So is that just a side quest, I guess? Yep. Convince them to leave. Alright. Let's come this way and talk to him. You in charge here?
Control of this mine. No sudden moves.
Okay. Repeating dialogue.
We're in control of this mine. No sudden moves.
And each one of these is a mercenary.
We're in control of this mine. No sudden moves.
And where's the guy in charge? I could really use some silver ore myself. It's not a bad resource, and having a silver mine that I could buy silver from, or just mine it myself, actually a really nice idea. So, but I'm here to play a video game, not to mine things, so
We're in control of this mine.
let's
No sudden moves.
see if we may just be forced to kill them all.
We're in control of this
I
mine.
mean, they're just
No
repeating
sudden
themselves over and
moves.
over again. Here's the guy. Guy in charge.
I've been sent by Silverbloods to keep this mine safe.
Am I sinking in the floor? I am.
The mine is closed. Get lost.
I want you and your men to leave.
Helping out Ina Thatch, huh? Give me a reason not to plunge a dagger in your chest.
Persuade.
Dealing with a mob wouldn't be good for my coin purse. Fine. We're leaving.
Why have you shut down the mine?
Forsworn attacked a while back. Jarl had no men to spare, so the Silverbloods generously offered to send us to clean things up. We just want that old native
Of course,
to
we
hand
know
over his
that the
land in payment
Silverbloods,
for our services. Then we'll leave, and everyone can get back to work.
We're actually controlling the Forsworn.
Right.
And so
All right
I
then.
think I've already done that quest. Let's see, here's like a silver ore vein too, so I guess we'll take a little bit more of this.
We are in control of this mine. No sudden moves.
Emerald added.
We are in control of this mine. No sudden moves.
But it's not really even that useful of a mine because there's only a couple places where you can get silver. So you'd have to come in here, mine out as much as you wanted, and then as you could, not as much as you wanted, because I want a lot more silver than that. But so just a little side quest. Here, we'll go ahead and use this smelter. So we got that silver ingot. There we go. And did I talk to the guy? Like, where? Like, either I wait here to talk to the guy, or let's see, tell Antioch that the thing has been dealt with. Which one? Which house is he in? Garlish Hall. Yeah, I think it's just gonna be easier just to wait. There you go. Wait 8 hours so the guy walks out of his own house under his own free will instead of me breaking into his house. There he is. No, he isn't. Whatever. Nobody's here. Really? 9 a.m. still not enough. Come on, what's the deal? Really? 10 a.m.? When do these people wake up? See, again, this just feels buggy. Is this the
If
guy?
the Forsworn are, I'm one of the few native sons of the Reach that owns land. That won't be the last we hear from the Silverbloods. But at least we can get back to work. Thank you. You've done a good thing for me and my workers. Here, this is for you.
So I get some gold. But I'd really prefer to
Divine
just
smile on you, friend.
purchase silver from them. And it seems like that's not an opportunity available to me. Let's see.
I work in the mines. I hunt. Everything else I do is...
Time to find another job. Time to find another job.
So we did that side quest and that was it. Really. And now we go here. And if we rush to this camp, we can hopefully take over the Reach quickly. Where is it? All kinds of caves over here I've missed in gameplay. It really does go to show that Skyrim is too large of a game, honestly. It's just too big. They could have taken half their effort and made a shorter experience and nobody would have been upset about it. And on top of that, had a better experience. And I think that's kind of what they tried to do in Fallout 4, but they didn't really commit to it. I would suspect that the area of Fallout 4 versus Fallout 3 is probably smaller. But there is just this whole level
Wait
of...
to kill another Imperial.
This guy can't
What do you
sell me
need?
anything, apparently. Oh, he can. Interesting. Let's buy things from him, I guess, because I need that stuff. And then let's sell him some things we don't need. Like that. Well, actually, let's not sell that. That's probably an important one. If it's Daedric. Dwarven Bow of Despair. We'll sell the Dwarven Sword. Boythorn Sword. Imperial Bow. Imperial Sword. Dagger. And Steel Sword. And then probably don't need to keep any of those heavy items either, but I will. And extra magicka, vigor, gibness, plus 50 speechcraft, pickpocketing, strength. Let's see. Water breathing. Frostbite venom we can get rid of. Ice wraith essence. Lotus extract we're keeping. Magicka poison. Paralysis poison. Actually, I was going to keep that one. Lasting potency. Light feet we can get rid of. Regeneration. Damage health does 49 damage. Alright. I was going to keep the paralysis poison. And let's see, damage health. And we'll just sell the next one. There we go. Again, another distraction. These distractions just getting worse and worse. Stormcloak Soldier. This does not look like a Stormcloak Soldier. This looks like a lady being beaten up. But maybe, I don't know. I'll leave that alone and hope that I'm not with the wrong side. Ooh, a saw. I've never seen a saw.
Somebody stop.
I'll take that gold. Take that gold. There's a little bit more in this area. Empty barrel. Stormcloak people. Here. This is what the map looks like now. And still a lot of it is labeled as Imperial. Like Whiterun is labeled as Imperial, and we've already taken it over. So these maps don't update. That's a shame.
And know this for truth. The ghosts of many heroes walk among us.
Let's see. So let's talk to this guy and move on to the next story.
My hatred for the
reporting in.
Rumor has it the Jarl's steward, Rayrek, is a faithful Talos worshipper, if not a true son of Skyrim. He still supports the Empire after all. But if confronted with proof of his belief, you might be able to persuade him to aid our cause. Indirectly, of course. Wouldn't want to sully his reputation, would we? You'll need to be careful with this one. The Jarl's men won't look kindly on you rummaging through the steward's quarters.
So I need to get proof that he worships Talos.
I can always count on you, can't I?
So, compelling tribute. So we're gonna have to find some evidence. And we can just now fast travel to Markarth, which that's what I thought. Markarth was the reach. And Understone Keep, it seems like it's right in there. So we'll just fast travel right there.
Wait, I know.
These people still know me. And these are the Markarth city guards. So
Damn those Forsworn. Think they can kill people in my city? I have had
what's weird here is these people, the Thalmor, just run run in front of that area every time you walk there. Alright, so just gotta break in here. And with the Lover's Stone, now I have increased. Go ahead and just lock the door on him. The Talos mistake. And Ancestors from the Dreamer and gold. Like, I can take gold, it doesn't even matter. I could also take any other of the books. So I'll take that too. As he's got his food. Legend of Red Eagle, don't need that book. Dragon's Tongue and Luna Moth. And his key. And in here we have his amulet of Talos. The Oblivion Crisis, don't need that book. So we just need to now go confront the guy with his evidence.
Citizen? You! Who are you to approach the Jarl of Markarth?
Okay. I'm looking for work. I'd like to purchase a house in Markarth.
Very well. You may approach the mournful throne. But watch your words. Keep your eyes open for Forsworn when you're on the roads.
So, let's talk to this guy.
I'm Igmund's uncle as well as his steward. Not here. Come with me. Stay close, and the guards will leave you alone.
So I'm just gonna follow this guy. And we'll have this conversation. Then I'll purchase a house from him. Which I knew there was a house you could purchase over here. Is this guy gonna try and kill me? He's kinda old, but I wouldn't be surprised. He just walks us right back into his room. They should have thought of a different place for him to walk. I mean, you're probably not gonna kill somebody in your own room.
I suppose you're here to extort something from me. Is that it? Well, what is it you want?
If you believe in Talos, why don't you join our cause?
So, you're one of Ulfric's spies. I can't deny the man is right about a few things, but I've seen firsthand what Ulfric is capable of, given the chance. Suffice it to say, he is no friend to Markarth, and no friend of mine. My first and only loyalties are to my nephew, and to this city.
Perhaps we could come to some kind of agreement.
What if I told you about a large shipment of silver and weapons?
Let's see. Go on, I'm listening.
Oh no, I won't tell you anything more until we have an agreement.
Let's try persuade. And what about something for me right now?
Well, I suppose I'm not left much choice in the matter, am I? Very well. I trust a hefty purse of septims will suffice.
Alright, it's a deal. Let's ask how much we're talking about.
Enough to make a significant difference in the war.
Okay. Alright, we got a deal.
They're taking it by wagon to Solitude. If you hurry, you'll catch them before they get far. It'll be a fairly slow-moving caravan. The shipment's quite heavy and guarded by many men.
So.
Now, let's pretend we never had this discussion.
Okay. So I don't want to ask him if he's looking for any works. So it must be the other people on the throne.
I know you.
That
The Thalmor know how to deal with Talos weapons.
You're that one from the college.
Let's talk to her.
As his housecarl, Igmund's security is my chief concern.
Let's talk to him.
Madanak has been found to be the true murderer of Markarth. On behalf of the city,
I apologize for your wrongful imprisonment.
See, I just want to purchase a house from
I
him.
don't know you, and I don't sell what precious property we have to outsiders. But if you're willing to work, and you prove to be reliable, I might deem you worthy to live here. My steward will handle things from there.
Okay. And then I could tell him dragons are returning.
Yes, I know. We have some advantages.
But I don't want to
if they
do
come
anything
here.
else.
The city is built into the mountainside, so it's hard to reach into, even from the skies. And everything is made of stone, even the beds. We'll have no trouble from Dragon's Fire here. If you'll excuse me, I have a city to run.
I'm Igmund's uncle, as well as his...
So if I want a house, I'm going to have to take some jobs.
I advise... The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
There we go. So we'd have to kill the bandit leader. That's not too big of a
If you
deal.
see any signs of Talos worship, it's your obligation.
Let's see, this guy is a silver blood. So having to do work for the Jarls is pretty common. So, Four Skull Lookout. Do I even know where that is? This is where I'm supposed to go. But the Four Skull Lookout honestly doesn't even seem like I have a place called the Four Skull Lookout. And why is it that... Oh, no, the city is there. I keep confusing this city for this area because the map is twisted a little. It's not a very good map. Let's see. Four Skull Lookout right here. So we'll go kill the bandit leaders here. Let's see. Mark this area as our target so I know I'm going the right direction. And here we go. Is a dragon? You gonna land? Ooh, there's two dragons. Is that supposed to happen? Ancient dragon. Where are you going, dragon? Come back here. Get rid of that guy. Where are you? Bam. Master Vampire. Wow, I'm getting a whole collection of enemies attacking me right now. It's kind of a shame you don't get like a free refill of health when you kill a dragon. Now I'm carrying too much. That's what I figured. Vampire Thrall with the Master Vampire. Vampire Dust.
I'm still here. Let's go.
Oh wait, we're still fighting the dragon. He came back. Let's go ahead and use our things to unlock a shout while we're doing this. two ancient dragons somehow triggered. At the same time. And isn't this just more evidence that I'm overpowered at this rate? That I can take on two dragons and not even really have to bat an eye? My health is regenerating as I'm fighting this guy. Did he run away? Oh, come on. Don't leave me, dragon. That's totally unfair. Come back, dragon. Maybe they have like specific places where they go.
Let's get going.
Like,
what do you need to take?
When they're about to die? That might be part of it. Let's see. Dragon bones. That got me down, but just barely. Yeah, I've just got a few things left.
Let's go.
And then so I'm definitely going to need to run towards the next. See, and I think the Forsworn area is up there. And how am I going to get up there? That bandit camp is over there, and this is going to be yet another struggle. And we only really did about half of the main quest of the Civil War storyline. We talked to the guy and he told us where a thing is, and I have half a thought that it might be a trap. Anyways, come on, just let me up the mountain. Or I suppose the bigger issue here is that they're not giving me a path. Let's see. Are you back for more, dragon? Where are you? Am I still wasting my time? See, I think I may just be touching the edge of where that dragon's supposed to attack. And he then runs back to his landing spot. This is not working. So let's go from this point and see if we can get to that area. This way. And there's still definitely... Oh, here's a dragon again. Give me more of a fight, dragon. It's the same dragon. And got all those arrows back. There's our horse running away. So sadly, I guess I have to hop on the horse go to our house, drop off things, and let's see, can we have a quick experience there? Just Winstead Manor. Let's see, walk over this way. Get off this. Walk through the door. So this chest is probably full of, well, it's full of a lot of things. Let's just put some more things in it. Bear pelt, bowl, cave bear pelts, iron, deer hide, dragon bones, dragon scales, dwarven metal ingots, firewood, let's see, fox pelt, glass, goat hide, gold ingot. I think I want to hold on to that just to make sure I don't use it. Let's see, iron ingots, iron ore, leather strips, mammoth tusks, moonstone ore, or calcium ingot, saber snowcat pelts, saw, silver ingot, I need to keep one of those, silver ore, snowbell pelt, steel, torches, wolf pelts, wooden bowls. That gets me down to 300 immediately without even having to do anything else. I'll get rid of all of the food and we'll get rid of all of the clothing for now. And that gets me down to 200 or thereabout. Let's trade some items with him.
What do you need to take?
Like dragon bones, iron ingots, iron ore, leather strips, poisons of all kinds, and steel ingots.
Let's go.
And that has me back up to 357. So store all the dragon bones. Ebony claw, I didn't mean to take that. Iron, leather, silver ingot, hold on to that. Steel ingots, get rid of that. 204. So we're good. Nice little drop off there where I should run in here though, and let's just collect some of the things I've planted in this area. Just harvest all of this stuff. Harvest swamp. Do nothing. Jazzberry, juniper, this. Doesn't seem like I can harvest any of that. Thistle, wheat. Are there bugs flying around? Bees. I will catch a bee. That one, that... Let's see. Snowberry. What is this one? Is it not ready to be harvested? Bee. Death bell.
Huh?
So death, all of the ingredients are now collected for that other quest. There we go. So do I have anything specifically really useful that I need to plant? Let's see. Snowberries we already have. Nightshade we know everything about. Mariatopa we already know everything about. Jazzberry grapes. I think I will go ahead and plant this one, canis root. And that's sort of all I need to do, except for I also need to run to my fishery and see how that thing works, because I'm still very uncertain on how it works or how many fish you can have in your fishery area at one time. It seems like these eggs would be harvestable, but they're not. And this fish doesn't look harvestable. And I wonder if the slaughterfish ate all the other fish. If that's the idea. There's nothing that shows up in the bucket or anything else. So I have some salmon roe I can give it. I will definitely place that. And maybe I can make some salmon appear. But the whole point here was to do this quest, this little side quest to buy a house, because we're getting distracted from even doing the Civil War quests, which are a distraction. Did we not search this dragon? Yeah, we did. He just didn't decide to turn into to burn up. Interesting. Do I have another shout to unlock? Yes, I do. However, there's still like 25. So this is 5. This is another 5. That's 10. This is another 4. I only have 19 of the theoretical 25 shouts. There's so much of this game I haven't done. Obviously. Let's see. Let's just sneak this way.
You picked a bad time to get lost.
Now, of course, I don't want to make the mistake again of just picking up things that are valueless or too heavy for their value. Activate the pedestal? Interesting. Where's Farkas? He's killing somebody somewhere.
I'm gonna crush you like a bug.
Where are you? Where's the enemy? I can't see it. Came from over there. It's like invisible.
It'll be so much easier to rob when you...
What species is this that can go invisible? Like, we haven't ever run into that one before. That's dangerous. He did some major damage on me, going invisible and making a mess of it. And see, the fact that there's a pedestal here just tells me there's something that I'm supposed to do. at some other point for some other quest with that. I doubt that they just put that there for a random reason. Well, I can now fast travel here, but unfortunately enough distractions have occurred that I'll have to go into the next recording to actually do this one. And it's strange, we found this whole new area of the game that we've done nothing in, and almost certainly there's a whole new area we haven't done anything in there, and a whole new area in there. I know there's at least one thing in there, I think. We're only going to have a couple more Civil War quests unless the game is just going to let us constantly do the Civil War quest and unite the entire Skyrim under Ulfric's banner. I guess there aren't too many other areas. There might be a whole group of things here. There's probably a whole group of things there. But the circles get a little bit smaller. There's definitely something we're missing here. That's not just a big empty swamp next to another big empty swamp. We've missed things, definitely. And as for our quests, we started the new Only Cure one, which I want to do that too, but we'll have to wait till next time for that too. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to support me further, you can go to my main YouTube page. On the right is a button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want a friend to follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.